And hello fellow tankers, SpaceBANDIT here with another episode of World of Tanks, and I haven't been recording anything for a while. No voice commentary for you guys because I'm just too lazy. I'm too lazy to do it. But here I am back, try to commentate a couple of games. Just I thought it would be a good idea. They're pretty fun games. They're not the best in my career as a tanker, but hey, I'll take him. I'm not something I'm not proud of, but hey, gotta post the good and the bad, right? So this is I mean, damage wise the games are not too bad, but as far as what I've done in both of them at the end, I'm not very proud of any of those moments. So this is my first game. Actually, I just got AMX 50B not long ago. I really enjoyed the AMX 50-100 grind. I think it's actually one of my more favorite tanks, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna keep it in my garage for the time being. So I have my better crew right now in the 50-100, but I decided everyone was raving in the past about AMX 50B. I've never had a chance to play it, so I just got it last weekend, and I've played a few games in it. Actually, quite a few games in it. To tell you the truth, honestly, at the beginning, I was very I was surprised how mobile this tank is and how fast it can go. Its speed is just fantastic. To get from point A to point B is incredible. But for the time being, I put my worst crew into this tank. I think right now it has only one perk. I think it only has one skill. 6 cents, that's it. That's all it has. And my better crew, which is 6 skills, is in 50-100. So anyway, first I want to get a feel for the tank, so I started playing it. And initially, I think I'm a little bit too brave in it. I think I'm going up forward too far in many cases, just because of the auto-loading potential and what this clip can do. It's just I don't know, it's just basically is making me do things that I normally wouldn't do. While in the 50-100 I would play a little bit more passive, I find myself in a 50V going up to the front line and just brawling. It's just because it's so much fun. You come out and you see a tank, they can do maybe one hit of damage to you, let's say, even for 600-700, you unload the whole clip into them. So here I'm on the Sun River, one of the games I'm playing, and my team started falling much quicker than expected. Actually, it was basically the other team rolled us over. Here I'm kind of stuck in a spot where I'm in between the two lights that were chasing us from the other side of the map, and here I don't know what Batshot is doing, but he left me all by myself. So the game is still winnable at this point. Actually, I think Batshot just took out one of the light tanks. And here T-49 came out. I tried to shoot him, but damaged my gun. So before I actually get the shot off. So I wasted one bullet. Now I'm gonna try to fall back here, and the idea here was to fall back to where the Batshot is, but unfortunately I did not have enough time to fall back because the other team's tank destroyer is right on my behind right here. So I tried to position myself here to hide a little bit and try to get a shot off, but yeah, holy crap, snapshot, honestly, like he didn't even aim that shot. I was just gonna try to aim and move, maybe just to kind of deke a little bit, but that didn't work out, so he took me right out. Overall, not a bad game. 5,000 damage. Actually, I still, because I don't think I have done any higher than 5, well, what my second game is, 5.7k damage in this tank, but again, like I just started playing it, I'm getting used to it, and I find myself playing it a lot different than 51-100. Let's see if I play it over the next little while, see if I get better at it. And here's the second game on Ruinberg war encounter battle. This could have been such a great game for me. Honestly, it had such a great potential, and well, you'll see what I'm talking about. And I make one of the dumbest mistakes in my entire life. I mean, maybe not in entire life, but in this game, and not the first time I make this mistake, not the last one. But that's what separates someone from having a ridiculously good game from just an okay game by my standards, I would say. I mean, in autoloader, obviously you're expected to do a lot more damage than a normal tank. So so yeah, I mean, anything below 5K, it's a good game, but it's not really. Well, there's different definition of games. There's good game. There is a pretty good game, which should be about 5K damage, and then it's an awesome game where you can score 7K or above. So, but that's what separates, you know, good players like me from great players that play this game and can pull off such type of damage. So here I put myself kind of in a little bit awkward and bad position. I tried to shoot the Eno over there, but he hid wisely behind the mouse, so I took a shot. It wasn't a good exchange, so I think the tank destroyer, the British tank destroyer, the Tortoise, I tried to damage his gun. That didn't work there during my exit, and I took a shot of damage from him, so here I just decided to relocate. It looks like the whole team, all of their team is on one side, in that one position over there. So here I decided to scoot quickly into the middle and help the guys in town, simply because I don't want to be shooting long distance with this tank. I want to get closer so that I can utilize the damage potential. And maybe if we could win the town here, it would create a good situation for us to kind of defend from this position here. Seeing on the map, it looks like the light tank is a very smart guy, because he understood, he noticed us going right into town, so right there he just started surrounding our team up north. So here I'm trying to sneak behind to see if there is anybody here protecting this area, but looks like T-57 is all by himself. So I'm just gonna unload a clip into him. Oh yeah, that feels so good. But I'm surprised there's nobody here. So all their team is just in one section over there, all clumped up together. So I went on a reload, and I was the plan here was just to hang on here in this position and see if there's anybody trying to challenge. So my team is putting cap pressure at this point, which is fantastic. That's what they should be doing, and hoping that the Reds are going to start coming drifting towards here. So here I'm trying to see if there's anybody. There's a Yak Tiger, so I take one shot and then I hide so I can avoid that shot from him, and I take a couple more shots. Now someone would say, well, why didn't you track him? I mean, I could have, but I prefer to take 2 more shots of damage instead of tracking and damage, which could have been I don't know. And the problem is, in many cases RNG screws me over. I try to shoot the track and it doesn't work, so I just decided to take the damage here. Here I just poke out and I see at the Deathstar. I'm like, oh nope, I'm not coming out. So I decided to go back behind the cover and maybe poke up on this side and get a shot on Chieftain or the Emo. But then the Deathstar pokes out again, so I hide quickly, and luckily I track him in the process. I was so lucky there he didn't hit me. So here I take out his track. I want to finish him. Yeah, one of the very dangerous tanks in this game has been taken out. So I'm gonna reload here, and I'm again holding my position. really not trying to do too much here. I'm just hoping that the opposition will come to us. Like the Reds are slowly gonna start creeping up, so I can just unleash on them. So here I'm poking out, trying to see if the Yak Tiger is there. And again, I go for damage instead of tracking shot. Now here it should have been a tracking shot, yet I just went for damage and I missed one shot. He got his shot in. So it was 1-to-1 exchange, not a very good exchange again. But here I'm looking what to do, where to utilize my last two shots. And you can see the two tank destroyers scooting through the middle. I think it's a Tortoise and another Deathstar. So I take a shot of damage. The car over there was obstructing my view of the drive wheel. I would shoot the drive wheel, but I wasn't sure whether it's gonna go through the car and track him. So, and another good shot to finish the clip, and I set the Deathstar on fire. So I'm moving up here right now, hiding. Mouse is defending the base, and here, guys, beware! Don't do this ever. And I can explain what happened here. This is the worst play that I've done in a while, and it's just ridiculously bad. So here I'm looking at mouse, and see, I know the Deathstar there, and I'm looking for when the Deathstar will fire the shot, and there was the shot was fired right there. So I figured Deathstar has fired, I can move up, but Deathstar didn't fire. It wasn't Deathstar, it was Tortoise. So Tortoise fired the shot, not the Deathstar. So if it was Deathstar, my thinking process was, Deathstar has fired, I can take both of these guys out. All I gotta do is scoot through the middle, go around the Tortoise, take him out first, and then Deathstar would be still on the reload, so I would finish it up. That was the whole thinking process of doing this, but my read on the shot was bad. It wasn't Deathstar that shot the mouse, it was the Tortoise. And now I was thinking to myself, oh my god, I just threw this game. This could have been like an epic 7K game, and I just threw it. And I don't know, this mouse is all alone. There are 3 tanks, well now 2 tanks around him. Now Deathstar takes him out. I was like, oh my goodness, this is not happening to me. But luckily there was good players on my team. Both of them actually finished first and second, and one guy on the waffle and the other guy in the in a tier 9 waffle, German waffle. I think there were 2 top players on the team. Anyway, it was, again, this could have been a fantastic game, much better than this. Probably in a range of 7K damage. I'm just kicking myself for this. Anyway, I'm just starting with this tank. I'm sure there'll be better games in the future. Right now I'm still trying to get a feel for it. My crew is not too experienced, so I'm just, you know, I'm just enjoying it. And there you go, the 2 guys in the waffles, they finished first and second. Very good game by them, especially the guy in first, RB Sepp, I guess his name is. He got almost 6,000 damage and another 1,000 in assisted damage. So I decided to send him a message. I thought I threw the game. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Talk to you next time. SpaceBANDIT, checking out.